Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome. So, for the last few years, AI has been our go to for getting information, right? But in 2026, we're seeing this massive fundamental shift. AI is evolving from just being a tool into a genuine partner, one that's set to completely transform how we work, create, and solve problems. Let's really break down what that means. We've all gotten pretty used to AI as this conversational buddy. You ask it for facts, brainstorm ideas, maybe get some help drafting an email. But the whole landscape is shifting, and it's shifting fast. The big question for 2026 isn't what AI can tell you, it's what AI can do for you. And this slide, this is the heart of the change. We are moving from what we know as traditional AI to something called agentic AI. Now, think of it like this. Traditional AI is like a brilliant researcher. You ask a question, it finds the answer. Awesome. But agentic AI? That's more like a tireless project manager. You give it a goal, and it actually gets it done. And this isn't some far-off futuristic idea. This is the single most profound evolution in AI that's happening right now. Okay, so what does this big shift from just thinking to actually doing look like in the real world? Let's get into what really makes an AI agentic. The key word here, you guys, is autonomy. Seriously. Agentic AI isn't about following one simple command. It's about you giving it a high-level goal, and then it has the power to reason out the steps, plan a whole course of action, and then go execute that plan, all on its own, with very little handholding from us. Let's make this super tangible. Imagine telling an AI, hey, plan my trip to Tokyo. In the past, it would have just given you a list of flights and hotels, right? And you'd have to do all the work. Well, an agentic AI literally becomes your travel agent. It reasons that you'll need flights, a place to stay, maybe a visa. Then it executes by actually booking those things. And, this is the crucial part, it adapts. If your flight gets delayed, it doesn't just sit there waiting for you. It proactively fixes the problem, like automatically changing your hotel check-in time. It's a game changer. But, it gets even more interesting. These agents aren't just solo X. Businesses are now starting to use them as these coordinated teams, basically creating entire AI workforces to handle really complex stuff.
A perfect example of this is happening in customer support. I mean, instead of that one single, often frustrating chatbot, companies are deploying whole teams of AI agents to completely reinvent the entire process.
So instead of one bot trying to do everything poorly, companies are building what you could call an AI crew. One agent's only job is to triage incoming tickets. Then it passes that ticket to a specialist, the knowledge agent, which digs up the answer. Finally, that solution gets handed off to a response agent to actually write the email. It's like an assembly line, but with specialized AI workers. Pretty cool, right? And we're seeing a very similar kind of teamwork model pop up in one of the most complex fields out there, software development. In this world, frameworks like AutoGen allow for a conversational setup. So a coder agent might write a piece of code, and then a reviewer agent immediately tests it. If it finds a bug, it doesn't just crash. It actually explains the bug back to the coder, which then tries to fix it. They just go back and forth in this loop, almost like two human developers pair programming, until the problem is completely solved. Now, you might be thinking this is all some niche concept, but the adoption rate is absolutely staggering. In fact, Gartner put a number on it for us. By 2028, it's this, 33%. That's right. A full one-third of all enterprise software applications will have agentic AI built right in. This just goes to show it's quickly becoming a standard feature, not some kind of futuristic experiment anymore. So, with this tech becoming standard so quickly, what does this actually mean for us? For our jobs, for our skills? Well, as AI becomes a doer, our role has to evolve right alongside it. This quote right here, it hits the nail on the head. The whole conversation is shifting away from replacement and toward augmentation. The challenge isn't about competing with AI. It's about learning how to effectively manage it and collaborate with it. In fact, we're seeing entirely new jobs pop up because of this. One of the most important new roles for 2026 is the AI Agent Orchestration Specialist. Think of this person as the manager of the AI workforce. They're the one who onboards new agents, plugs them into human workflows, and makes sure the whole system is running smoothly. So to really thrive in this new reality, our skills have to level up. It's not just about using AI anymore. We need to know how to direct it with expert-level prompting, how to manage its technical side, and, so critically, how to oversee the whole thing with a strong sense of ethics and governance. Okay,
So, if this is what's happening now, where is all of this heading? Let's take a quick peek at how this technology is building towards an even more autonomous future.
Well, if agentic AI is all about giving AI hands in the digital world, then the very next step is giving it a body in the physical world. We're talking about things like humanoid robots handling complex tasks in a warehouse, or smart infrastructure like bridges or power grids that don't just report a problem, but actually start the repair process on their own. The line between a digital task and a physical action is getting blurrier every single day. And that all brings us to our final and I think most critical question. For decades, we have designed and used tools. But now, for the first time ever, we're being asked to manage teammates that aren't human. The technology is here, but the leadership strategy? Well, that's up to us. How we choose to lead this new hybrid team will define the future of work itself. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments.